Welcome to Meg's Movie News. Let's dive into the Oscars like Jennifer Lawrence dove into those stairs. Speaking of Jennifer Lawrence, congratulations on winning Best Actress and for winning the award for Everyone Wants to Be Your New BFF. She not only impressed us in her Oscar award-winning role in Silver Linings Playbook, she stole our hearts in her hilarious post-Oscar interviews. I really want to go get a mani and pedi with her and talk about Dance Moms. As I predicted, Argo took home the Oscar for Best Picture. Congratulations to Ben Affleck for being the only person to show actual emotion that night. Zero Dark 30 and Skyfall both won for sound editing, which was the first tie at the Oscars since 1994. I have a tie for the real star of the night. It's a toss-up between Seth MacFarlane's hilarious Sound of Music introduction and the famous blonde mane sported by so many of the night's winners. Now it's time for the WTF moment of the Oscars. I turn it over to the red-headed ranter. The James Bond tribute edit. 50 years of Bond and that's what you come up with? What the f***? There were so many great moments left out of this edit. What the f***? And what the f*** was up with all the red circles? It seemed like this edit was circled, no pun intended, around the look of it and not the actual material. What the f***? And what a snooze fest! License to Kill, more like License to Bore Me to Death. Thank God for Shirley Bassey and Adele for bringing it home. Take a look at the celebrity diary we stole this week. Dear diary. Crutches I wore to the Oscars looked pretty rad. I should have used them on stage, instead I had to hop to the microphone like an idiot. I couldn't play with my hair or bite my fingernails because I had to keep my hands down to prevent myself from falling over, so I just let out a bunch of awkward sounds that sounded like sighs. My makeup artist was so busy telling the press how I cut my foot on a piece of glass, she forgot to cover up the giant bruise on my arm that I got playing drunken sex games with Rob. Later, Kristen Stewart. Let's see what kind of news our overly sexual casting correspondent Candy has for us. Quvenzhané Wallis to star in the remake of the classical musical Annie. I think we should just call her Annie, that way we don't feel like idiots when we have to pronounce her name. Cody Smith McPhee from Let Me In and Paranorman to star in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. He's had to deal with vampires and ghosts. Apes will be a walk in the park. James McAvoy is rumored to play the Crow in the new reboot. I heard he's really method and he's been seen cawing in public. I don't think he knows what the movie's about. Chris Cooper to play Norman Osborn in the Amazing Spider-Man sequel. That's pretty cool. Back to you, Meg. Thanks, Candy, for your boobs, I mean news. To keep all you nerds happy, here's Marcus with the latest news in the geekosphere.
Thanks, noob! Spidey's new costume looks epic! Reminds me of the Spider-Man costumes from the comics. Apparently, Bryan Singer will not have the two Xaviers meet in X-Men Days of Future Past. This really bums me out. I've been dreaming of a Spock-esque moment for this forever. The title's just a big fat tease. What noobs? Ugh!
Thanks, Marcus. Not so sure why you're wearing those glasses, but they suit you.
I think they form my face real nice.
Let's see what Arlene has in store for us with Trailer Trash. Time for Trailer Trash. Paranormal activity. The scariest thing about this movie is that somebody actually paid to get it made. If you thought that Paranormal Activity would be better with some sex, your prayers have been answered in the form of this Lorno comedy. I like me Lornos, and I like pornos. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on Facebook, leave comments below, and me and my correspondents will be sure to respond. Signing off with a mashup of films coming out in theaters this week. Enjoy!
Ready?
Get down immediately. What are you doing, sir?
I think he's getting down.
Yeah, I know, I see that.
I'm just saying, technically, he's doing what you asked him to do.
What?